Wrestling POV content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to some audiences. Your discretion is advised.
What Mama will do to that baby.
Oh my God. Okay, Cougar.
Alright, put it in your pants.
No.
Talking about
what the
it.
fuck? What's that? No, I don't. I'm just saying. As a kid.
Just
No, I'm not Rick on Sundays. I got a new love in my hot chocolate bunny there in Ember Moon.
Sure do.
And I would love nothing but to see her come out on top. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna stone my boots in the...
So.
Well, I gotta say this definitely about the women in the crowd. Did you see the ankles on them? But when money talks, man, money talks. And this prince, or that emperor, that sultan, whatever the hell he is, man, Miguel, where are you going? I'm gonna go call Saudi Arabia. Please, no!
To license it.
I like the match. Tony, stop. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. That's how I roll in Shire. Sons of bitches.
Well, here's your headline.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
Shalom.
And the third wheel, Rick Serrano III.
Yo, yo, yo.
And, of course, our intern, Miguel Cole.
Excuse me.
What?
Do you mean your overseas champion?
Oh, my
Miguel
God.
Cole is back,
Jesus.
baby!
You got lucky, man.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. All right, so obviously we do got new champions, all four. We have a brand new WPOV champion, interstate champion, and overseas champion, and of course a new entrant into the Rick Serrano, the third award recipient, which was a former wrestling POV champion in Cousin Jay.
Not only a former wrestling POV champion, a former, or not actually a former, the second ever Triple Crown winner. He is now, oh my God!
What?
Cousin Jay is the first ever Grand Slam champion!
What?
He's not the first
What do
ever.
you mean?
He has won the Wrestling POV champion, the Interstate Championship, the Overseas champion, and now he is the Rick Serrano the Turn Award recipient. He is a Grand Slam champion. Congratulations, Cousin Jay.
Wow.
Wow.
Jay.
That is a big honor. Jesus.
Wow, we
Big
gotta
honor and a
celebrate.
big disappointment.
Oh,
A big
Man.
shit. That's what it is.
all right. Anyway, so speaking of the Wrestling POV pay-per-view points game, the new champion, Clay Cummings, coming out of the woodworks, man, and very high score.
Very high score.
Very high score with the new rules in place and everything too. He still scored high.
Good.
Still scored high.
From
and
Indiana.
of course, is he from Indiana?
Yes, sir.
Nice. And of course, the interstate champion, Josh Sanders, retains. He retained the title.
He called his shot.
Yes,
He
he
said,
did.
I'm going to win it again, and he kept it.
He didn't say WPOV. He didn't say overseas. He said, I am retaining the interstate champ. Hey, you know what? I tip my hat off to you, sir. And, of course, our brand new overseas champion, our very own Miguel Cole. So
It's Miguel effing Cole, baby.
Yes, Miguel effing
Unbelievable.
Cole.
All right,
baby.
all right. I went all what's his name there? I don't know the actor. I forgot his name.
Matthew McConaughey.
If you gave me 2 more seconds, Rick, I was about to say that. Matthew McConaughey. All right. So,
How about this one? You're gonna learn to.
you're gonna learn today. That's a different guy, Mimi. That's Kevin Hart. Oh my God. He wasn't ready. All right, so a lot happened this week, obviously, with the pay-per-view, the first ever Women's All pay-per-view in Evolution, and of course, this just happened yesterday. Crown Jewel. A lot of people are upset. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a little bit, but first, it is 5 o'clock somewhere, whether it's 9 o'clock in the morning, 12 noon. Or if it is actually 5 o'clock, whatever time you listen to the show, just crack open your favorite beverage. I'm going with the Bud Light Lime again, with a shot of tequila. Mimi, the same thing. Yep. And in Rick's case, he has his cookies and milk, which is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You've been straight edge for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Why I went Spanish? Did you hear that? You've been straight edge, right? I don't know. Anyway, how long have you been straight edge?
31 years, my whole life. Never touched alcohol ever.
Damn, God bless you, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Longer than CM Punk.
Longer than CM Punk.
I'm the best in the world.
Oh, don't even say those phrases because that doesn't even apply anymore.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. We're going to get into that in a second. But up first, it's the Facebook poll of the week. It wasn't really a poll. It was just a post I put up. It was actually right after the all-women's pay-per-view Evolution. I put up thoughts on tonight's Evolution. That's all I did. So, before I read it, Mimi, what did you think of the pay-per-view? I mean,
I enjoyed it.
Okay, enjoying it.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. No, I enjoyed it very much. I mean, I marked out for all women.
Okay. Rick, what are your thoughts?
I mean, there were a couple of matches that was like really, really good, and there were some matches that were really, really bad.
Really, really bad. Yeah, absolutely. I do have thoughts, but I'm going to read everybody else's thoughts. You damn right I do. But I'm going to read off first these comments that I had. Adam Monet, he said, would have been better if there was some Motorhead. Where is he getting at with that? Motorhead's dead. The lead singer died. No idea. I don't know. Ruth Gomez says, I was impressed. Matt Novak, all the way from the UK, a former Rick's Around the Turd recipient. He said, overall, an average show ruined by too many botches. Matt, I just said I was going to get to that. Anyway.
And Tony,
he said, I was expecting better. What?
No, go ahead. Say what Matt has to say. I have something to say after that.
He goes, I was expecting better staging for a historic night. They had simply guardrails and basic ring aprons. I thought it was a shame to have the free first 30 minutes as a way to showcase that women's wrestling was to then have the botch fest we had.
That's true. And now, a little help for my fellow 38 lad over here in England.
Jesus.
I do have to say this.
You mean 38 loser?
All right. The reason why he lost so bad last time is because Mr. Matt Novak was busy getting it on because apparently he is now expecting his second child.
What? Really?
Congratulations, Matt Novak and Mrs. Matt Novak.
Yeah, Papa there.
That's why he lost last time, because he was busy going downtown. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
Yeah, a little bit TMI. Wait, Rick, I mean, how do you know anyway?
I know, right?
I mean, he Skyped me. I saw the whole thing.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm a journalist.
Obviously, you were doing your homework there. So, anyway, Josh Sanders, our current interstate champion, said, a lot of matches timing was off and a lot of botched. And best match was Baszler winning the title. I kind of agree.
No.
No, you don't really? Why?
I didn't want Baszler to win.
Really? You wanted the Kairi Sane to win?
Well, I wanted Baszler to move up.
True. Yeah, Brett, you with that too?
Yeah, I just didn't like this whole 4 horsewomen MMA thing they're trying to do.
I dig it.
Nah,
I dig it. I
did.
I dig it big time. So, all right. Michael Hunsinger, speaking of the Wrestling POV Global, launched their first episode on Wednesday, Halloween night. Rick, you were on the show. Tell me, what was the vibe like?
It was pretty awesome. I mean, they're talking about New Japan, Ring of Honor. They got this thing called Face Off, where the two of them, TJ Logan and Mike Singer, they go head to head, face to face about tough topics. I brought in my Halloween topic. Who would have the scarier movie with their wrestling gimmick? It was The Undertaker versus Papa Shango. You gotta hear what they came up with. It was a really great show.
Yeah,
Underground, Impact Wrestling. It's everything, man.
Yeah, I listened to the episode and very good. I was really impressed with how much they knew and just the topics that they were talking about. People, if you're into New Japan, Ring of Honor, Lucha, that's where you're going to catch all that stuff. Meanwhile, you want to catch WWE. Sorry, it just came out. If you WWE. If you want to catch your WWE, of course, you come to this show where we talk about all things WWE. And occasional rumor that would happen about Ring of Honor and none of that, all that other stuff and all the happenings and intricacies. All right, so Mike Hunsinger in the celluloids, yes. Mike Hunsinger says, okay, yes, there were some botches, and yes, it was a stripped-down show, but I still thought this was a solid pay-per-view. For one, the crowd was absolutely amped, and it made the atmosphere electric. Secondly, I personally thought the basic production of the show gave it more NXT-style quality as far as matches themselves go. Basil Sane was good. Tony Storm, it's not low, it's Io Shirai.
Io.
Yeah. So we got that wrong. E-I-E-I-O. Funny. Was fantastic. And Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair was match of the night. Jay Havel said it was worth a watch, but the production value, the build made it felt as WWE really don't care about women's wrestling.
I agree.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. All right. The production, number one, the production people that did this show was NXT production. So the funny thing is, everybody's like, yeah, it was like a NXT feel and NXT vibe. Yeah, because that's what it was. The NXT people are the one that put this all together. I was thrown off, though, I was like, damn, they couldn't even put decent railings and Women's Evolution banners or nothing. They did nothing like that. It did look like a glorified house show.
You know what it was?
What was it?
It's that they were too busy hyping up Crown Jewel.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
And
I totally agree with that.
Took away from the women.
Yeah. Rick?
Yeah, and it just turned out to be Crown Boo, and we'll get into that later on.
Absolutely.
The last person that made that comment, you said his name was Jay Havel. I think you meant to say Jay Havel.
Oh, yes, that's right. He is in the book, and Jay, we haven't forgotten. Okay.
We haven't heard from you yet.
We haven't heard from you. We're still waiting for the apology.
I'm sorry.
No, yeah. How's that song? So sorry. Oh my God! Angel Pagan said it was good, not great, but good to predictable. I wish the Riot Squad would have felt good. That was that. It was good. It was bad. It was good.
I'm thinking a good vibration.
Why are you still singing? All right, so
good vibration.
All right, hush. That was pretty much it. That's all we put up on the Facebook this week. Why? Because we had a lot to cover. Okay, so hater comment. You know what? I'm gonna put Jay Havel there still. Yeah. No apology. Guess what? Out of all the people, bless you. Out of all the people there, you You got it. There. I
You
said
done
it.
messed up, Jay Hobble.
There you go.
Done messed up.
Done messed up. All right, we still love you though, man. Keep listening to the show.
Love you, man.
All right, man. Love, peace, and hair grease, as I used to say back in the day. Do the honors, Rick or Miguel.
Miguel, do you want to take this? I am not gonna answer unless you call me by my real name. No. Okay. Hater alert.
No. Miguel freaking Cole.
Oh, Mimi! Hater alert! Jay Hobble.
Oh my God, Jesus in heaven.
You know what? You know what it is, Tony. This is the closest Mimi comes to a title.
Are you kidding me?
You did good.
I don't care for the title. I love the title. My man won the title.
Who's that?
He shall remain nameless.
I'm starting to blush over here.
Oh, let me find out.
I went from soft to firm pillow.
Jesus Christ.
Nasty.
Wow. Alrighty then. All right. So actually, we're all done with that, right?
Yes.
Wow, that was fast. All right. You know what? Let's go over the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. All right. Now, this one's shocking. Andrade Cien Almas turns 29 years old.
Really?
Ooh, he's
Yes.
a baby.
Wow. Yeah, he is.
What mama will do to that baby?
Oh my God. Okay,
All right. Put it in your pants. Speaking of
Jesus.
Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff turned 69.
Dang. Wow. He still got the Yosemite Sam mustache?
I'll say.
Boy, I said, boy. Man, you know what, Bo? I'm Bo. I went straight down. Yeah, man. But back in the day, you know, he was so jacked. Like, he had the bodybuilder definition, and it was, you know, you were afraid of this guy, you know, and then and he had this, like, when he would talk, he was intimidating and scurry, stuff like that, you know.
You sound like you're getting a little moist.
No,
talking about
what the
him.
fuck? What's that? No, I don't. I'm just saying, as a kid.
No,
I'm not Rick on Sundays.
No, you just Rick on Monday through Friday.
Oh my God! No, but he was, you know, as a kid watching him grow up, he was very scary and intimidating. And then you look at him now; it's kind of like, no, what happened to you? You know, you got he went to the West, I guess, because he grew that Yosemite Sam mustache, and yeah, he's just. Well, I mean, hey, whatever it is. I mean, but he could always say he was at the very first WrestleMania main event. Yeah. So, all right, go ahead.
All right, Edge turns 45 years old.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
On this day, I see clearly. All right, and last but
music here.
last but not least, I have to say this birthday because I tried to not do this birthday last week because I said if Josh Sanders repeated as champion, I would say his birthday. And the
boy.
Damn guy did it. How? He really wanted his birthday shout out. So
Okay.
Josh Sanders from Kentucky turns 29 years old.
29. Wow.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, John Sanders, you
Well,
son
you know,
bitch.
I'll say, get yourself that Kentucky Fried Chicken Oreo cake for your birthday, boy.
Did you just say Kentucky Fried Chicken Oreo cake?
That right there. And
That's definitely a southern thing, because I don't know what that is.
I just want some of that Kentucky whiskey.
Oh, geez. I have a bottle of that somewhere.
I drank it all.
Straight up moonshine. No wonder I couldn't find it.
Me and your wife drank it all.
Y'all both alkies.
All right. Well, it is now time for the wrestling news from around the world. Tony let us know earlier in the show, we have new Wrestling POV champions. The new Wrestling POV champion, Clay Cummings from Indiana. Josh Sanders retains from Kentucky for the Interstate Championship. Miguel Cole is the Overseas Champion. And Cousin Jay is the Rick Serrano III recipient and the first ever Grand Slam champion. Unfreaking believable. The man started from the bottom, now he's here, and now he's in the tournament.
Well, I was going to say he went back to the bottom.
He went back to the bottom. Literally.
Yes.
Alright, on some serious news. Emma, former WWE women's wrestler, has an autoimmune disease.
I heard about that.
Her skin is covered with red bumps. She shared a picture on Instagram.
Really?
Psoriasis, yes. Very serious. She said the picture she posted was hard to look at. She says that's not even the worst it's ever been. She's like, every inch of her body has been covered with it, and it's very, very brave of her to do that. And she's been through a lot: spine surgery for a herniated disc that pushed against her spine. Multiple other injuries she's suffered, and now with this, and she's been having this for a long time. Prayers and everything go out to Emma and her family. Always.
Tennille, we love you.
Tennille Dashwood.
Yes, always.
I've always been a big fan of hers, though. I mean, I remember the first time I saw her. I remember was in not Albany. It was in South Glens Falls, New York. That's when I first saw her. And when she came out, she was doing the babyface Emma dance. Popping the bubbles and stuff. And I said, "What in the world is this?" But it grew on to me, and I liked it. I was like, you know what? I dig it. Okay, I can see it. She's clumsy.
She was able to. Well, she was able to back it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the ring.
Yeah.
Unlike some stupid girls, that they come out doing stupid things, and then they're in the ring, and they're still doing stupid chants, and they're supposed to be a bad guy.
Damn. She went there.
Shots fired.
Yes, she did. Wow.
Well, I'm a huge priest.
You were.
I
was. So yeah,
I think I was.
But either way, how long can you recover from that? I mean, how long is it a process? What I don't know.
It's a process. She's recovering.
Okay.
She's gonna always have it.
Really?
So
can she wrestle?
Oh yeah. It's not contagious or nothing.
Well, no, I thought. Well, if she's in pain,
but she was.
There's no way that she can. Wow.
Yeah. So once again, prayers go out to Emma and her family.
Yeah. Absolutely.
#Tennille
Dashwood.
Yeah. My last bit of news and the most preposterous news on the planet. Pro Wrestling Illustrated should be embarrassing themselves. And you know what? I know I'm giving them free publicity, but they need to be got. Because PWI, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, named Ronda Rousey the #1 women's wrestler currently this year. Out of 100 women, she's #1. What?
That is preposterous.
Preposterous!
And let me tell you something. I got a new love in my hot chocolate bunny there in Ember Moon.
Sure do.
And I would love nothing but to see her come out on top. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't even say it. That reverse cowgirl on top.
You damn right. Anyway, let's keep it real.
As much as
it won't happen.
You, Tony, who hate
who?
The boss.
Oh, Sasha Banks.
Okay.
Sasha
she
Banks.
should have been at least #1 before fucking Ronda Rousey.
No way. Oh, before Ronda? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree with. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is gonna be a shock up. Right now, I've been really critical on Ronda Rousey. Do I agree with that? She's on the PWI #1? No. No. Who I think right now should be the number one is Tessa Blanchard.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
That woman, let me tell you, she is on a tear. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: WWE dropped the ball on her.
Absolutely.
They had her in the Mae Young Classic last year, and they just let her go. It's like, seriously. And I'm not just saying it because she's the daughter of a legend and Tully Blanchard. I'm not saying that at all. Tully was a mean motherfucker back in the day. But Tessa Blanchard, she's just off the rails right now. You know? Was she even ranked? Did you see the whole thing, Rick? Or just
I didn't even see it. I
gotta check that shit out.
I'm not looking
How
at
about
this.
Mercedes Martinez?
She was on NXT. We'll talk about that in the later.
Yes,
in
we will.
the later. Yeah.
The later.
That part of it, yeah. But I agree with you, though. Mercedes Martinez,
she's a fucking beast.
Man, she was also another one that was in the Mae Young Classic.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And the thing is with Tessa Blanchard, she just re-signed with Impact for 3 years.
Are you serious?
So it's just like, I hope she can get out of
Take
it.
some Tums.
Take some Tums?
That was my British accent.
Tums? Take some Tums, will
Take
you?
some Tums, Tony.
I know Matt understood and Jay Howard. Sons of a bitch, Jay.
I don't know, Matt might be busy. You know what I'm saying?
But Jay,
yeah,
you're still in the book, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Still love you, though.
Yeah, love you. Tessa Blanchard, though. Imagine Tessa Blanchard versus Charlotte. How much you could get for a WrestleMania match? Tessa Blanchard versus Charlotte Flair.
And you know what? When I said they dropped the ball, that was it right there. What you just said.
Yep.
That was it, right? Are you kidding me right now? They could have. You know what? As much as the WWE loves to prolong their storylines, that storyline in itself, I would not. If they started that shit now and prolonged it till WrestleMania, I would not be mad.
And you would not butch?
Pay me.
You would not bitch about it?
I would not. The hell no. Are you kidding me? The daughters of two legends going at it at WrestleMania. The storyline, but not that way. The other way. Seriously. You know, man, I'm telling you, I would not be disappointed. I'll tell you that much.
I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that's all the wrestling news I got.
Should I go to rumors then?
Let's do it.
All right, rumors. I got a few of them too. Some you will like, some you won't like. All right. This one, I was like, okay. There's a pitch going around backstage that they want to pair Bray Wyatt with Luke Harper again. Will it be a tag though, or would it be some kind of form of the Wyatt family coming back? Yes, no, maybe so.
Wow, that's
Either
interesting.
way, it will be good.
No, Rick.
No.
Some bitch.
But stupid.
Motherfucker.
I mean, come on.
No.
That's not exciting.
When was the last time we've seen Bray anyway? Jesus Christ. Seriously.
I wish he would have showed up at Crown Jewel.
No. Fuck that.
He didn't want to be there anyways.
No, I know, right? All right, so December 16th, TLC, the matches. These are rumored matches right now. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax for the Raw. And Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre. That match I would like to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we all wanted to see.
Yeah. Didn't happen. Oh, boy. I'm mad. All right, so now my next rumor, Finn Balor, heavily rumored, and this is from a source I could never reveal, to turn heel.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, going back to his Bullet Club heel days, and has been rumored. And if WWE decides to make it happen, then it would definitely put him back on the top roster again. Once again, they put him, and I would agree with that. You know, I think maybe that's what he needs right now. You know, anybody knows he wasn't even in Crown Jewel? I wonder why.
Wow, that's right.
So,
but I would put him on SmackDown.
as a heel?
Be a heel, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because how many heels are we gonna have on Raw?
True.
I mean, can you put him on SmackDown against AJ?
Oh my God.
That'd be a nice fight.
That would.
The club is DK on SmackDown. I mean, you don't see it.
Yeah, you know, where's the missing poster for Luke Gallows and the other guy?
That guy, Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson, yeah. Boy. All right, my final rumor: Chris Cyborg and Conor McGregor have both been highly rumored to possibly show up in WWE, even if it's a one-shot deal.
No.
Conor McGregor, no. You know why? Come on, homie.
Why?
He can't even be on 205 Live. Okay? The man is like a $105. Who are you going to fight? Who's he going to wrestle?
And all the trash he talked about WWE, he could go sit on.
Exactly. They'll be like, homie, we don't play that shit. And now you're in our territory, we're going to mess you up. You know? But Chris Cyborg, in the other hand, I would not mind having her showing up and then having her, because her and Ronda Rousey never fought in UFC. And everybody's been wanting to see that fight. And now that we get the chance to see that, yeah, I'm okay with that. Really am.
Maybe.
I'm okay with it as long as Ronda doesn't have the belt.
Exactly.
Okay, sure. You might be right.
I am right.
Oh,
She is right.
damn, what the fuck happened? Y'all ganging up on me? I ain't even say shit.
She is right, Mr. Tony.
Shut up, Miguel.
It's Miguel effing Cole.
Go back on the soundboard.
Okay.
Fucker. All right. Rick, what do you got for injury?
All right. Ty Dillinger is dealing with an undisclosed injury. No timetable for his
Really?
return. Yeah.
They didn't say what it was.
He was supposed to be on SmackDown. Yeah, he was supposed to be on SmackDown. He was actually supposed to fight Shinsuke, and R-Truth filled in for him. He has an undisclosed injury. That's all they revealed. And it sucks because he's just starting to get hot again.
Yeah, he was starting to get TV. Well, I wouldn't say starting to get hot again, but he was starting to get TV time.
TV time.
Thank you.
And
TV timing makes you hot.
No, it don't.
wait a second. Was that my first burp?
That was your first burp ever.
Wow!
Yay!
Yeah!
Yeah, man.
Yeah!
You got a cheering section and everything. Way to
Yeah!
go. Look at
Thank
that.
you.
That's
I wanna
that
thank
Coke.
all the people out there.
Coca-Cola.
Hey, Coca-Cola, Tony.
Well, speaking of Coca-Cola, if you want to sponsor us, by all means,
yeah.
shoot us an email because we are available on Facebook under Wrestling POV. We also have an Instagram at Wrestling POV Juan and Twitter. We're on there too. Very active.
And it's run by me, Miguel.
If you gave me 2 more damn seconds.
It's run
You were 2
by
seconds too
Miguel
late.
effing Cole.
Jesus. Anywho. Yeah, it's ran by him. But yeah, check us out. Invite your friends. Shoot your comments on there, and we'll probably say them on the air. We might, if it's stupid or if it's redunculous, like Jay Hava.
Monstrous.
That too. You might go in the book or
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
So on,
Hey,
on
what
a
up?
scale of Mimi to Tony, where was that burp ranked?
Wow. Nothing close to mine, but you need more work. I would give it a weak 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I gave it a 2.
Oh,
Wow.
damn. You're being harsh.
Come on, Tony. We're the burp king and queen here.
Yeah, true. It's because we drink a lot on the show.
All right, and my last
Beside the
injury.
point.
Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, suffers a torn pectoral muscle at the Crown Jewel event.
At Crown
and
Jewel.
He will be getting surgery next week, and he will be out for a significant amount of time.
So,
I wonder when he'll be coming back. Probably for WrestleMania.
he'll be better by
perhaps?
WrestleMania. Wow.
God.
He's too old for this shit.
With his active schedule Oh my God, we're gonna miss him. Oh my God. So maybe a torn pectoral. Can you explain basically what that is and the recovery time and the surgery part of it? What I mean, torn pectoral. I mean, that's gotta hurt, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it depends how bad it's torn.
Really?
There are stages.
Really?
And if it's like a 3 or 4, it could be 6 months or more.
Oh, really? So okay, well then there you go. There's the severity of the torn or tear.
The tear.
It depends. Oh, didn't know that.
Oh man, if he's out for 6 months, what are we gonna do without Triple H at WrestleMania, guys?
I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. If WrestleMania is in April, which they normally have it on, that's exactly 6 months from now, Rick.
Oh.
Wait, is that the longest you can be out for? Is 6 months?
It depends on his healing, and he's old.
Yeah, but he also works out like at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That means shit. It's at midnight, actually, Eastern Standard Time.
What the fuck?
But
Someone's on Instagram.
I know, right?
He's
Stalk
live all the
much?
time.
Jesus.
But she's
like,
he's
midnight,
older.
boo boo. So he's
2
older.
a.m. my time.
Oh my God.
But it takes longer, because no matter how healthy you are, your muscles do get old.
Right. Okay.
All right. Well, that is all I have for the injury report. What are we going to next, Tone?
All right. We're gonna do the WWE Crown Jewel. We're gonna go through this not relatively quick, but quick enough, I guess.
Quick enough.
All right. The opening. Well, before even that, Renee Young on commentary. Sorry. This Bud Light Lime and the tequila mixed in together. You know what I'm saying, Holmes? Anyway,
You know what I'm saying?
but Renee Young on commentary. That was cool.
Yeah, I mean, she was more covered up than
Oh my God! Almost even her hands.
ever. Even her hands.
Jesus, man, but either way, glad she was there. She didn't have to cover up her face, which is I was worried about. If they did that, I mean, number one, I'm already pissed off of the fact that they had to be there contractually. Number two, Vince needs to stop with this shit right now. It's enough. You know what I'm saying? They got different. You damn right. They have different laws out there that we supposed to abide by and things like that and respect. But then, and this might sound a little bit political, but this is how I feel. But then they come over to our country and we're supposed to acknowledge them and respect their religious beliefs and all this other stuff. And a lot of them can't even follow our laws. Fuck no. That's all I'm going to say about that part. Anyway, I did see a sign out there that said, welcome to Saudi Arabia, Renee Young. Someone did do a sign.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, so I was happy. I was happy that she was there. She, I tipped my hat off. So.
Well, I got to say this definitely about the women in the crowd. Did you see the ankles on them?
Jesus Christ.
You had to go there, Rick.
Oh, man,
Best ankles I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, unbelievable. There was some cankles there, too. So, anyway. Oh, man. Hillary. No. Wait. We just got political. Stop. We're not a political show. Sorry. I know I just went off there, but it just pisses me off. That the WWE, Vince in particular, that he bent over backwards to satisfy these people. No, fuck that. That I hate it. I love the staging, but I mean, come on, man. Why did they needed these freaking lounge chairs in the front row? A lot of them were up and walking around during the matches on their phones. Get the hell out of here. Leave that for the true fans. Go in the freaking skybox and enjoy it and do all that bullshit there.
Tony.
There, you have no skybox.
What?
We got some kind of an audience out in the Mideast.
I do like them though.
I know that. but you never know who's listening.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna speak now. I don't care.
Go ahead.
Who's listening?
Mm-hmm.
My issue with that is, regardless, I'm going political here.
Mm-hmm.
So cut me short, boys. The thing is, we have different agreements and issues going on in our world, in our country versus their country and whatnot.
Yes.
And Vince still going over there is disrespecting the U.S. Okay?
Okay.
My thing is, they have... I'm trying to be nice about it.
No, I know you are.
Their women cannot do a lot of the things.
Right.
Okay? So now we have this big woman evolution...
And they go back to that.
And then you promoting that shit?
And the thing that made me upset, though, honestly, was that they were promoting more for Crown Jewel than they did for Evolution.
Exactly.
No, that's not fair. That's not right.
It's not the fairness. It's more of the... Where the fuck do you stand, Vince?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck do you stand?
On top of his money.
That's pretty much.
But where the fuck are you, Stephanie? Put your pops in his place.
Yeah.
All right, the end.
Oh, okay.
Well, where I'm standing on this whole thing is, I really was pissed off by the whatever they call him, the emperor, the sultan, the
prince or something.
Majesty. Yeah. They put him on the big screen, and the dude can't even crack a smile.
Exactly.
The dude is standing like a statue.
That's not what they do.
Yeah, but still.
No, I know that.
No,
but like, yo, we're doing this for you, bro.
Smile the most, not them.
Yeah.
Their character is their world.
Mimi, they brought back Hulk Hogan, the racist SOB. They brought him back because
listen, we can't talk about race.
They brought this dude back. I just don't get it.
But listen, he was racist in his own house.
No, I get it. No,
that's a whole nother subject.
No, that's a whole other thing. But I'm just saying, they were adamant at not bringing Hulk Hogan back. But when money talks, man, money talks. And this prince, or that emperor, that sultan, whatever the hell he is, man, Miguel, where are you going? I'm going to go call Saudi Arabia. Please, no!
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Well, you're in trouble now, Rick.
I mean, you know what they do to journalists in Saudi Arabia?
Whoa! Holy shit!
Whoa!
Wow!
Whoa! I did not say that!
Wow!
Whoa!
Dang! Tone it down, Rick. But we do Southwest Asia. We do appreciate you guys still listening to the show and making comments and this and that. So, yeah, just keep on listening, will you? Anyway, yeah, we'll talk. What?
Should we go into Evolution first, and then we end with?
No, we'll do this one now. You know, and then Evolution, and then we'll go to Raw. Or no, do we take a pause? No, we don't take a pause. We go to Raw. We'll run through this real quick. Like I said, Hulk Hogan opened up the show with Crown Jewels, talking about, let me tell you something, brother, and he waited for the cheap pop. First round of the World Cup, Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. Mysterio wins.
But now his crosses. Did you notice that?
His what?
He didn't have his
He didn't have the cross.
Oh. He did have it tattooed on his chest. Can't get that.
Oh, they could, yeah.
Can't remove that.
They could have covered it up.
Oh, no, but he did have that shirt on, though. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't a shirt. No, he still was showing it because he has it like a necklace.
But the thing is that he usually fights.
He does have his yeah. All right, take it easy. Oh my God.
619.
No, Jesus Christ. Anyway, the next match, it was The Miz versus Jeff Hardy. The Miz won. Kind of saw that coming. Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley. Seth Rollins win. I was expecting Dean to come in.
That was shocking.
You know?
He went to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but I heard some stuff about that. Like, he went, but then decided last minute he didn't want to be involved because I guess they were saying something about that it was still up in the air whether Renee was going to commentate or not. So he said, "Screw it, I'm not going to be on. I don't want to be on the show." So,
but he was there with his wife.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
He had to be.
So
their laws is different.
He's just saying that he wasn't going to do anything if she wasn't going to get involved. So, which I don't blame him. So Seth Rollins wins. Next match, it was Kurt Angle versus Dolph Ziggler. I think Kurt needs to hang it up already.
Yeah, he's done.
Seriously. I like Kurt. We use his pause for the show. But it's time to hang it up.
Tony and Kurt are buddies,
Shut up, but we are buddies. Yes. There.
Rick Serrano the third is his favorite.
Oh, just shut up.
Thank you.
Oh my God! Winner was Dolph Ziggler. The New Day versus the Bar. What the hell was this shit with the New Day coming on a carpet? Seriously? And the thing moved like 2 miles an hour. You would think, right? You would think. Oh my God! But they cheered. Unbelievable. Oh my God! All right, semi-final round. It was The Miz versus Rey Mysterio. The Miz won. Then the next one was Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler won. Then it was the WWE Championship, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. AJ Styles wins. Now, from what I heard, yeah. And did you notice, too, that they kept saying he's going to approach 1 year pretty soon, so I'm pretty sure they're pushing that. Some even say 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
and he just cracked the top 10.
He did.
Longest range.
And they said by a few weeks he might keep going up because there was a couple that are just days apart. But he's got a long way to catch up to Pedro Morales, though. And I think Pedro had it for 3 years. I think I could be wrong. But insane. To still hold it for 2 years, that's quite an accomplishment. I don't give a damn who you are. But they might do that on purpose because to beat CM Punk's reign, too. And to shove it in his face. Sucker boy.
Like they did to AJ.
AJ Lee.
Disgusting.
Right?
Motherfuckers.
Despicable.
So then up next, it was for the WWE Championship, Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. In the beginning of the match, oh my God. Baron Corbin nails Braun Strowman in the back of the head with the championship belt. Brock Lesnar hit, about 5 F5s?
5.
And finally defeated Braun Strowman. Wasn't a long match. I heard a couple different things about this match, which one of them was that the reason why they had Baron do that was so that way them two could have a feud leading into Survivor Series, because they got 2 weeks to promote Survivor Series.
Yeah, that's
Can you believe that? They got 2 weeks. Well, they already started setting up matches without even telling the story. That's a good question, though. What do you guys think of the Survivor Series? I mean, the champion versus champion from Raw and SmackDown?
No? I heard last year that they weren't going to do this again with Raw versus SmackDown.
And they said that, too. They weren't going to do it. But what did they do? They started doing it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm actually fine with it, but we need some kind of other stories. Like, well, at least it's only 2 weeks. Like, at least it's not 6 weeks of, the IC champ versus the US champ. They never see each other, but we got a story building. So actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I actually think it works out having it, because you don't need a big story for it. Yeah,
it's true. Shit. Anyway, man. Brock Lesnar wins. And that was the other thing. They said that so that way Brock Lesnar can take the belt actually tonight on the UFC fight. Daniel Cormier versus Lewis. The man that took his pants off.
Loses.
He's going to lose. Lewis, the man who said he took his pants off on live television, and when he asked him, hey, why'd you take your pants off? He goes, my balls were hot. So... Dude,
gotta respect that.
What can you say after that? Anyway,
you know what? I'm gonna take my pants off right now.
No, don't do that. Shoot, people can see it. He's got it for radio.
Need a magnifying glass.
Damn! Wait, how do you know?
Well, we shower together sometimes.
Whoa!
What? What?
Jeez.
Only on Sunday.
No, never. No, never.
Wow. All right. So the finals of the World Cup, Miz versus Dolph Ziggler.
Oh my!
The Miz had a injury, and I'm doing little quotes.
That was ridiculous.
And then
he
Shane,
jumped off the apron.
Yeah, right. And then Shane comes in to fight and wins.
And wins.
Now.
And wins.
And he's the best of the world.
In the world. Now, my thing is, he didn't have to qualify. He didn't have to do shit. In the real world, they should have given it to Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Just, hey, you hurt? Hey, Dolph Ziggler wins. Mm-hmm. But then you put yourself in and you win? No.
And you win.
Whoever, you know what? Put these motherfucking writers back in the goddamn book. Whoever wrote that, are they? I don't know. I don't remember. But whoever said that was good should be freaking...
oh my God.
You know what? I just want to grab him and give him a noogie. That's all I want. Give him a little noogie. Like, what are you doing?
Get off my head, Tony!
Give him a nice noogie for about 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, exactly. Give him a
Big
noogie.
knuckle.
Anyway. Main event, Undertaker, Kane versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This match was good.
Oh my God.
It was not bad. I was like, all right, you know, they got me entertained. The shocking... Shut up. The shocking moment, though, Kane's mask came off. Yeah, man, you almost saw his face.
Oh God. And the thing is, Michael Cole, his mask came off. So what?
Exactly. He still wanted that nostalgia feel, that, you know.
Mascara.
Oh, my God. Jesus. All right, Rick, what are your thoughts on evolution of Crown Jewel? I know you were pissed off.
I mean, Crown Boo. I mean, from Shane McMahon winning to Brock Lesnar winning to Daniel Bryan not showing up and to Shawn Michaels doing a moonsault and busting his head open on Undertaker's boot. I mean, if that doesn't tell you how horrible this show was, I mean, this is probably the worst pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life, and we got 9 more years of this bull schniggle.
Yep.
Not bull schniggle, camel schniggle.
Ew. That's disgusting. All right, so with that being said, let's go straight into the WWE Evolution. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you this, and the whole pay-per-view in itself was good, and I dug it. It was good. I liked it. All right. Now, these are not in order. it's all right. Shayna, oh my God, Sasha Banks, Bayley and Natalya versus the Riot Squad. Bayley, Natalya, and Sasha wins.
That was a good fight.
It wasn't bad, but
like you build the Riot Squad up to just have pay-per-views every time.
Yep. And Bayley paying homage to Sister Sherry. Do you guys know that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, the makeup that she had on the side of her face, some side, she was paying tribute to Sensational Sherry. Scary
that's
Sherry.
Cool.
Yep, and of course the Riot Squad dressed up as their favorite villains: Jigsaw, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and It from the movie It.
Yeah, I didn't get that from Liv Morgan. I didn't really see a clown.
No, but she had the loser thing on her chest, which is what they wrote on the cast.
That's why they lost, because they're losers.
Right? Oh my God! All right, but it's where was that? No, nothing. Okay.
No.
I'm looking at my title. Sorry.
Oh my God! All right, Trish Stratus, Lita, and Alicia Fox. Trish Stratus and Lita versus Alicia Fox and Mickie James.
Oh man,
this was Botch City.
Botch City, baby.
All over there were. You know what? I like Lita and Trish. I really, really do. But they had no business in that ring. I got scared. Oh, I got scared for a lot of spots in it. Go ahead, Rick.
First of all, Lita, what the hell were you wearing? That little slingshot, that was a giant. That's the biggest slingshot I've ever seen in my life. What in tarnation was she wearing?
Exactly. I was like, I know she's trying to go back and dressed up like she did before, but good God. Oh my.
That's like the AARP thong. Like, what the hell? She had to pass her belly button.
That is true. That was too funny, though. But they picked up the win. That's all I got to say. Then it was the Battle Royal for the Women's Championship. I really liked this one. I thought it was good. The only thing that I'm upset about was that a lot of NXT women wasn't in there.
Yeah, that's true.
I was mad.
Enjoy the nostalgia. I loved Ivory.
Yeah. Ivory was funny. Yeah,
she was.
Yep. Towards the end, it was down to
who was the fool who picked AJ Lee?
Oh my God, who was that? Did you in the pay-per-view points game? Was that Josh? No. That was Jay Hobble, wasn't it? Was it Josh? And he still won the Interstate Championship?
I don't think it was Josh.
But remember, wasn't he the one paying 1 point?
That's right. I forgot about that. You slick motherfucker, you. This dude was slick. He bet 1 point, knowing damn well that son of a bitch, that's how he won it. See, this is why I always say, too, don't max out your points. He listened. He only bet 1 goddamn point. That son of a bitch. Because if he loses, he only loses 1 point. Where a lot of people would bet 10 and they lose 10 goddamn points.
Yep.
But if they won, obviously they would get the 10 points. But that was slick. That was very, very... I forgot all about that. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Damn, I forgot. Funny. But the Battle Royal was good. At the end of the day, Nia Jax won. That's Rick's favorite wrestler. And she's going to challenge Nia Jax. Nia Jax is going to challenge Ronda Rousey for the belt. So that was good. Up next, the Mae Young Classic Finals. Io Shirai versus Toni Storm. I like the match. Toni Storm. Stop. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. That's how I roll on the Shire. Sons of bitches. Anyway, the only critique I got with her, amazing wrestler. So is Io Shirai.
She is.
It was a good match, though. Toni Storm, I just gotta say, take it down a notch. Don't be too overexcited. The facial expression it's not you, sister. You looked. I was like, ew. I got thrown off. Nah, not just fake. It's like, ew, stop. Don't make that face. Ew.
Well, some people make faces when they get into it.
No, but some is like, ew, no, don't make that.
Right, Rick?
When you tell your kids, they make that stupid face. Ew, don't do that face. Or you tell your wife, ew, don't do that face. All right. She ended up winning. Go ahead, Rick.
Jay Hobble picked AJ Lee for 10 points.
That's what it was. But Josh picked 1 point, right? Didn't he do 1 point? I don't know who he picked.
Man, I gave you the information you needed.
But you should have looked up the rest.
No, 2 people picked AJ.
No, there was one person that picked it, and that was Jay Hobble. You son bitch. Why would you pick AJ goddamn Lee? What is wrong with you, man? My God.
Book got him all messed up, man.
And then on top of that, you betted 10 points. Jesus. Unheard of. You might be in the book for a while there. But
Adam Monet chose Oscar for 1 point.
Oh, okay.
Shane Richardson chose Nia Jax for 1 point.
Slick. Either way, it's slick. Gotta give. I did not. And when I saw it, I was like, son of a bitch, I should have did the same thing. Anyway. Now, where am I at? Last woman and by the way, the Spanish announce table did not get destroyed. It was the German announce table. Unbelievable.
That was crazy.
It was. All right. Last woman standing match: Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. Now, I'm going to tell everybody right now, and I don't give a damn who likes it or not, but I am putting this match in the vault. That is awesome sound effects. I love it. Shut up, Miguel. Seriously. I am putting that in the vault. And with that being said, before we go on with this match in Ronda, we are going to start next week, Rick? Or this weekend?
Yes, sir. Next week.
We are going to start our brackets for match of the year. But here's the twist. Myself, Rick's around the third, and Miguel and Mimi, we will not have a say on who advances. It is the fans.
Who came up with this? The Wrestling POV podcast president?
Yes, he came up with this.
Yeah,
he said he does not want us involved. He said it will be based on the fans' poll as the people who will advance. So we can say, but it won't count towards nothing. So by the end of December, Rick?
Yes, sir.
We will have a winner for match of the year. And then I think after that, once the winner is, I think we should at least give our opinion on who we think should have been match of the year. So we'll get that part. But this match right here, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, was definitely match of the night. Definitely needs to be in the vault for sure. Very good match. The ref, now the thing of it is, like, I kept looking at it as a fan, as a worker, as a fan, as a worker, as a fan, as a worker. And the referee helped Becky Lynch so much. Did you guys catch that? Where he kicked the chair over. There was, I forgot what the other spot was.
The powerbomb spot.
Yeah, he held her shirt back. And there was another spot, too. I totally forgot what it was. But it was just so funny. And I'm like, dude, man, Jesus. I get it. You want to, you know. He was the real hero in that match, I tell you that much.
But he was also a zero in that match.
Yes, yes.
The dude couldn't count to 10.
But he did. He held her shirt. Yeah, didn't we? I thought we was going to put him back in the book for that.
Yeah, you know what?
Wasn't we?
Yeah, Mike Chioda, you ruined Carmella's cash-in. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, that was him.
Yes, it was.
Oh, my God.
And then, you can't count to 10. Charlotte was on the floor for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You got to 9, and then Charlotte, who's still on the ground, is like, is that all you got, Becky? That's a 10 count. He said, hold up, what is she saying? I got to hear what she's saying.
Yeah.
He just sat there.
Yep.
And then again, she's outside the ring. Counts to 9, and she's still on her knees. What? It's ridiculous. So with that being said, I think Mike Chioda needs to go back in the book.
Yeah, he definitely does. So put him back in.
All right, so Mike Chioda, you and your non-able to count from 1 to 10 self, you just made the book. All
right, Mimi, what are your thoughts? Because I know you got to get going, but what are your thoughts on this match in itself?
I loved it.
As a woman.
I mean, I was screaming. I mean, I lost my voice for a little bit. See, I got it back, right?
Yeah, obviously.
But Becky Lynch fucking killed it, man.
She did. And this was a good match. That power bomb, man. Oh my God.
Oh, man,
that shit looked painful. All right, so the main event, Raw Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella. I'll let you take this, and then Mimi's got to go. Mimi, what did you think? Honestly, seriously.
Ronda Rousey. I didn't enjoy this match at all.
Right. I don't blame you. Rick? No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I didn't enjoy this match at all. Brie with the fucking yes chant.
That's the other thing, too. I'm glad you brought that up.
You know?
You cannot be a heel and do that yes chant while your husband is still a goddamn babyface. You know how stupid that looked?
But, you know, it's just prove what Ronda Rousey said.
Yeah.
You just fucking mimicking your man's shit. You be jacking his shit.
You be jacking your shit.
And you be botching up the fucking things.
That's a good point. A very good point. Overall, Rick, before we do the overall, what do you think of this match?
All right, I'm going to say it. I did not think it was terrible. I actually enjoyed it. I liked that Nikki got some offense in. I'm glad it wasn't a squash match because, again,
Right.
as much as I do not like the Bellas, we have to also remember that Nikki Bella was the longest reigning Divas champ.
Oh,
so
geez.
at one time in her career, people quote unquote respected her as an in-ring competitor.
Okay.
So you can't just throw her out there and have Ronda just trash bag her. Also, I like the involvement from Brie because it also helps out that, you know what, maybe Nikki has a chance to actually win this match.
You picked Nikki too.
I did pick Nikki because I thought it was going to happen. I thought something like Natalia, someone's going to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got second to last.
Damn! Wow. With that being said, overall, Mimi, what you thought? The whole pay-per-view.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it very much. I was like, it was a 9.5.
Wow. Rick?
Wow. I would give it a 6.5.
What the hell?
Touchdown. Really,
Alrighty then.
What?
You know what? I give it a 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Those botches did not do anything for me, man.
And you know what? And I agree, and that's why. That's why I gave it a 9 because of the botches. But everything else, I like the nostalgic value in the Battle Royal. That match with Becky and Charlotte, I'm sorry, and oh wait, Shayna Baszler, Jesus Christ, Shayna Baszler wins the NXT title.
Yeah.
And I agree with what you said. I mean, you know, it's kind of like you didn't want her to win to come.
I'm glad she won. I'm happy she won. But at the same time, I was a little disappointed.
Right, no, I agree with that because I do want to see them up and her up and you know. But then again, they did just sign the other two girls as part of the 4 Horsewomen too, so I can see that being built up maybe by WrestleMania. I'm hoping, but if not, it should be happening afterwards because Ronda Rousey is part of that 4 Horsewomen. So I mean, who knows? I mean, Rick, what you thought?
But so is WWE. Sorry, Rick. Go ahead.
It was just like, I don't know. I really wanted Kairi Sane to win, and I just didn't. I thought this match was long. I didn't think it
was long.
Needed to go that long.
Right.
And once the other two women got involved, I was like, all right, we know where this is going.
Yeah.
And I just didn't like it.
Yeah. No. All right. All right. So, well, Mimi's got to go, so we're gonna go straight into Raw. We'll go into Raw. All right.
Peace out.
An early peace out from Mimi Goody. But overall, no, I think, honestly, the whole show in itself was really, really good. I dug it. I thought it was cool. I hear an echo. Jesus, Mimi. Anyway,
Is it still Halloween? Is a ghost? The hell?
I think so. Well, wow, what the hell? No, I think overall that pay-per-view was a solid 9, and I'm going to give it a solid 9. It would have been a perfect 10, no pun, if those botches, it was just terrible. It was just downright awful. It's like, and then they do it again on Raw, which we're going to talk about right now. What a segue. All right. All right, Baron Corbin started it off out in the ring with the Universal Championship on his shoulder. He said that he hoped if Roman come back, it was not to be his show, and the belt looked good on it. No, I disagree.
You know, I have to say, this was in poor taste.
It was.
That was disgusting. I did not like this opening promo at all.
No.
Do not use Roman's sickness. Do not attack him. Like, his name needs to stay out of people's mouths when it comes to a heel promo. Like, that was disgusting by WWE.
And it was.
Baron Corbin didn't write it. These are these stupid writers.
It's something they told him to do, yeah.
Yeah. Whoever approved of that was just ridiculous.
It was an idiot.
Disgusting, yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Then all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out, made their way out to the ring, and they shut Baron up and pretty much said shut up, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Heyman said that it was a foregone conclusion that Brock Lesnar would walk away the WWE Crown Jewel with the championship, which he did.
Thanks for the spoiler, Paul.
I know, right? Braun Strowman made his way out to the ring and said that he's going to be the Universal Champion, and Brock Lesnar was going to get these hands, which he never did. Strowman slammed Baron Corbin with 3 running power bombs, and then Lesnar hit Strowman with a huge F5, and then holding the title up. Yeah, okay. So, and then of course we saw what happened at the whatchamacallit? Crown Jewel. Yeah, right. Then up next it was Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. Now the thing is, Finn won by DQ.
Yeah.
And then Leo Rush got a text or call or whatever the hell it was. I don't know how he can hear the phone. That they needed to go. So they went to the back, and Bobby Lashley. You know who Bobby Lashley?
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Lashley is going to replace John Cena. And of course, I did report that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Now, the thing is that John Cena said he didn't want to go to Saudi Arabia, and Daniel Bryan said he didn't want to go. Do you know why Daniel Bryan didn't want to go?
No, do you?
Yeah, because he said that he does not like the way they mistreat and their views on homosexuality. So he said he doesn't want to be part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, my issue with Daniel Bryan is, Daniel, you're about to get nothing in return from WWE. Because right now...
Well, just to be fair, though, he said that, remember the qualifier... Well, yeah, the other match that him and The Miz had in Australia, he told them that he wanted it to lose because he said that he had a feeling that the championship match was going to be at Crown Jewel.
Okay, interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, I don't know, man. Like, you're not going to get anything in return from WWE right now. They're really not going to give him anything.
Right.
Because
no, I agree.
John Cena is John Cena. You're Daniel Bryan. And it's going to be a rough road for him ahead.
I think so. And the other rumors I got on him, too, was that WWE ain't putting him in the title picture this year, which is only 2 months, but still.
I mean, yeah.
You know? But I got nothing against what Daniel Bryan just said. If that is true or not, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And I respect it, and I support it, absolutely. But I don't think this hurt him either, to be honest. I don't think so, because if he said that he wanted it to lose to The Miz at the Australia pay-per-view, then it's kind of like he kind of knew that was coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Tony, you as a former wrestler, you know you don't get to write your stuff. You don't get to tell people, you know.
No, that is true. But the thing is that if the WWE were giving these guys the option to go or not to go, they can't punish them if they say they don't want to go.
True, but...
And he knew that.
That's true, but again, this is Daniel Bryan. You're in the title picture. I think they did that for the lower ranked guys. Listen, guys, you don't want to go, you don't have to go. But when you're in the title picture, it's like, that's a big deal.
Right.
And as a business standpoint, I don't blame WWE for, like, blacklisting Daniel Bryan.
Jesus
Because,
Christ.
dude, you're not John Cena.
Right.
So that's your punishment. Like, you had an opportunity at the WWE title, and now you lost it. Morally, I support him 100%. From a business standpoint, you done fucked up, bro.
Done messed up. Exactly. So, yeah. I don't know. I think the next 2 months, we're not going to see him nowhere near the title picture. I'll tell you that much. You know? But I don't see the WWE punishing him because of that. I really don't.
I see him and Joe starting a story.
Okay, yeah, that I can see. But, I mean, if his belief was because of the way they treat homosexuality out there, the WWE's got to back it up. Why? Because they were all for the LGBTQ. Is that how it is? Is that what it is? Those are the letters? Anyway, so they're supporters of them. So for them to punish him because of that belief, that for me that's kind of hypocritical.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, WWE, they're in Saudi Arabia after they killed an American journalist.
True.
You don't get more hypocritical than that.
That is true. I agree. I totally agree. So. All right, so Bobby Lashley replaces John Cena in the World Cup, and then, of course, as you heard earlier, the outcome of that. And then this next matchup, oh my God, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Natalya, Trish Stratus, and Lita versus the Riot Squad, Alicia Fox and Mickie James. The winner was Bayley, Sasha Banks, Natalya, Trish Stratus, and Lita. And the thing of it is, Trish Stratus had a lot of time in the ring.
Yes, and did you see that giant botch when Lita tried to jump over Trish's back?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That was Bella Bad.
Yeah, that was Bella Bad. Hey, I like that one. That's what we should call it, too. Every botch is a Bella Bad. But it's true. I mean, I was like, when I saw that and I knew that was going to get botched.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Tony Dobbins came straight out and said, that's going to be a botch. And sure enough, it was a botch. And Tony Dobbins is never wrong.
Never.
Damn it.
She buckled. She did not have the proper strength behind it.
Exactly.
As soon as Lita stepped on her back, she just said,
Yep. Unbelievable. All right, so up next, Elias was in the ring as he showed, he was just recapping of him breaking the guitar on Baron, and it was no less entertaining the second time around. It was funny, actually. He went backstage to Baron's locker room, and he said, silence your cell phone and do me a big favor, just shut your mouth. So remember, I did say it. In order for him, if he's going to turn face, 2 for 2. But then he gets attacked by Jinder Mahal, and it resulted in a match in the ring, which was Elias versus Jinder Mahal. Elias wins. So I'm interested to see where they go with this. To be honest, I heard, and you know what? Honestly, I don't know how much truth this is at all, but I heard that they want to push Elias to the brink of being the top baby in Raw.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know how much truth that is, but I heard that and I was just like, oh, wow, serious? Alrighty then.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. So triple threat tag team, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable versus the Ascension and the Authors of Pain. Terrible. Winners were Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. But the AOP took out Roode and Gable after the match with the Super Collider. They got to get somewhere with this. This is getting ridiculous, to be honest. Yeah. I'm like, for real? Stop. Jesus. Ugh. Anyway, then up next, it was Seth Rollins. He confronts Dean Ambrose about what happened last week. Dean comes out from the crowd. Had the dumbest look on his face.
Right.
Oh,
everybody was praising this.
Really?
Yeah, he really was like a lunatic.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. He did. He looked like he was trying to take a shit. The turd couldn't come out, and he was mad. No. Didn't like it. Hated it. Anyway. This, for me, honestly, it went nowhere. There, I said it. Up next, it was Nia Jax versus Ember Moon. Tamina, she made her way down the ring. They got to stop teasing this. Get somewhere with it already. Because at one point, I thought that they were going to both attack Ember Moon, and I'm like, okay. And I was hoping it, because then when they announced the women's tag soon, and they are going to do it, that them two would be a tag. And I would like to see them go all the way. Yeah. They would be up. I'm telling you, SOS, Sisters of Samoa. That's the name for their tag.
Ooh.
Yep. Just thought it just popped up in my head just like that.
Yeah, and if you want to go back to our past episodes and hear Tony talk about SOS, because it didn't come off the top of his head right now, you can definitely listen to our past episodes. It's on iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Make sure you check it out, because Tony has said this multiple times before.
I did, and you watched, and I'm telling you, I better get residuals for this. You know, my loyalties better be in the mail. Yeah. All right. Up next, Lucha House. That too. Lucha House Party. What's up with this?
Right.
This is the Revival. And lose.
That was weird.
Oh no. Anyway.
And they lost.
Yeah, very bizarre. Anyway, Dolph and Drew were out to waste everyone's time.
I don't get it.
That's how I wrote it. Dolph Ziggler versus seriously, Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews. The winner was Dolph. Last segment, Kane and The Undertaker were back on Raw to hype their match. Yeah. Yep. They called out Triple H and Shawn Michaels to the ring, and only Triple H came out. Michaels attacked Taker from behind, and by the time Kane was just too late to save him. Taker sat up after the sweet chin music, and DX looked scored. Terrible.
All hell broke loose.
Yeah, supposedly. But the thing of it is, I liked the match at Crown Jewel, but these promos were just horrendous. Bad.
I think it was all bad. I mean, nothing was good for me with this.
The match was good. It was.
It shouldn't have been the main event.
No. Absolutely not. I agree with that. Yeah. All right. The good, the bad, the ugly of Raw. All right. The good. Honestly, I searched long and hard. I did. And the only good thing I got was just Elias' face turn and his segment. I thought it was funny. I thought it was entertaining. I liked it. Serious. The bad. Undertaker and Kane DX promo was just terrible. I did not enjoy it. I don't care what nostalgic value it had. It was just bad. I did not like it. I'm sorry. I just don't. And the ugly. Sorry. I really hated to do this. It hurt me to even type this in. But the ugly goes to Lita and Trish again.
Oh, man.
Between the match that they had in Evolution and tonight on that Raw, the Lita botching that move, my God, I thought she was going to break her ankle. It was terrible. Terrible. Rick, your thoughts on it, though?
I mean, they got to be done with these girls, right?
I heard that they're still going to continue with them until I think next year.
Until they get Alexa versus Trish, right?
I believe so. Because she's still out on injury, and I think they're talking like WrestleMania. Like they're after Raw, you're not going to see them again until close to WrestleMania. That's what I heard. Yeah, and more than likely it's going to be to do with Alexa Bliss. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Raw for me was just terrible.
It was bad.
It was a really bad show.
So we talked a lot. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause. And pause for the cause. No. When we come back, we got SmackDown Breakdown and NXT POV. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to collarandelbowbrand.com and use promo code WPOV to save yourself.
That too.
Save yourself 10% on all of their products. They have hoodies, they have t-shirts, they have hats, they have sunglasses, they have it all. You're supporting your local indie wrestlers and you're saving yourself 10%. This brand was started up by hardcore legend Al Snow, and the man is all about indie wrestling. He's all about supporting local wrestlers, and he's all about supporting wrestling podcasts like the Wrestling POV podcast. So you save yourself 10% by using WPOV. You support local wrestlers and you support your brothers, the Wrestling POV podcast. Don't forget Sisters for Mr.
What the
Tony.
hell?
Damn!
That's messed up.
Damn! That's really messed up.
Jesus.
I'm a champ. What can I say?
Here we go again.
Wow.
All right. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, with that being said, it's now time for the SmackDown Breakdown!
Ready? Break it down! Degenerate into something cool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a break, boy. Yeah, that's a break, little man.
Break it down. And there's my dog. Yeah, it's a song, apparently. But you know what's funny though? Before you go on with your SmackDown, is that we've been bashing DX for how long now, and then yet we play their damn song every damn.
I mean, the song
It is. It's just. But the thing of it is, now come on now. If you are a longtime listener, you know damn well before we could afford to do sound effects and get that song, we did it our damn selves, okay? And it was hot. But then the wrestling POV president hated it, so he was like, I'll spend the rest of the money to get the song. So I was like, okay, spend your 99 cents, and son of a bitch.
I know, like he's made
Exactly. Good God. All right, go ahead with SmackDown.
All right, so SmackDown opens up with AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. They're talking crap back and forth to each other. AJ says, "You know that Pele kick I hit you with? Yeah, I did know."
My God.
Oh man, where's the beef, man? Yeah, and then they decided to have the match right then and there. I wonder why, because Daniel Bryan wasn't going to go to Saudi
that's why I shot you that text. Remember? I said, you know why they're doing this match, right?
Yeah, exactly. Crazy, but the match was as expected. It was a great match, back and forth with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. For half a second, I thought Daniel could pull it out.
Yeah, but one thing I did hear was that that match that they did, the ending and all that other stuff, that's exactly what was supposed to happen at Crown Jewel regardless. So.
Okay, so yeah. But I enjoy the match. I feel bad for Daniel because I don't think he's going to get anything out after this.
No, he's not. He's not,
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Maybe the U.S. title.
I mean, from now until the end of the year, and then, I would have to say, from now until Royal Rumble, I would have to say. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh God, they're not gonna make him win the Rumble, are they?
Oh Jesus Christ! I might have jinxed it. No. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No.
After the match, Samoa Joe attacked both AJ and Daniel Bryan. All right, that gets Joe into Saudi Arabia. That's how that happened.
Yep.
Next up, Paige was backstage with Charlotte and offered Charlotte the captain position for Team Survivor Series, and Charlotte turned it down.
Yep. Who do you think's gonna do it?
I don't know. I think Charlotte's gonna end up doing it. But the thing is, I got a John Cena vibe here, where John Cena, after a big loss, he's like, "Yeah, I don't deserve to be the guy." Blah blah blah. It's like, Charlotte, please. You see what I did there? Instead of next up was probably one of my favorite parts of SmackDown. New Day comes out as the Brood.
That was you know what? Out of all the things that those guys have done, that was probably my favorite. You know,
that was awesome.
Coming out as the Brood, that was classic. Very classic.
Yeah. However, WWE had another classic event, the Trick or Street Fight. They gotta be done with this.
I hope so. Especially at the Crown Jewel. They gotta be it's enough. But the thing of it is, what's his name? Sheamus. He came out. He was supposed to come out as the White Walker, but I'm like, no, it's something else. And of course, I posted it on the Wrestling POV Facebook page. He looked like the guy from Home Alone that got shocked and he had the powder all over his face. That's who he looked like.
Yes.
So I had to post it. They did. They did. And one knucklehead said, lame. Well, you know what? Fuck you then. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Lame ass.
Don't comment then, you son of a bitch.
Well, do comment.
Yeah, at least do that. Jeepers.
And give us a rating of 5 stars.
Still waiting for the ratings, people.
Exactly. The U.S. title, Shinsuke, it wasn't a title match, but Shinsuke Nakamura versus R-Truth. This went on way too long.
But let me ask you a question though. Are you digging R-Truth and Carmella?
I was until this match. It got a little too much with the dance breaks. Yeah.
Yeah, that I didn't like. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to get old. Speaking of old, this main event, Jeff Hardy and Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton and The Miz, that was getting old.
Yes.
Jeff Hardy and Mysterio win, but Orton gets the last laugh as he hits Jeff Hardy with an RKO and Rey Mysterio with a nice RKO. That was awesome.
That was. I liked it.
And then he hit The Miz with an RKO, and that was your SmackDown.
Yeah.
It is now time for the good, the bad, and the ugly of SmackDown. Alright, the good of SmackDown. I gotta give AJ Styles and I'm gonna call him Daniel Bryan. I gotta give it to them.
Yeah.
They did amazing with that match. And I gotta give the Brood, aka the New Day, the good stamp. They did great with that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
The bad, the Trick or Street fight and that main event.
That was bad.
The ugly has to be Shane McMahon's promo with the 4 competitors in the main event. That was just ugly. Shinsuke versus R-Truth went on for too long. And the ugliest part of SmackDown, no women. They just had a goddamn pay-per-view and you had no women matches. Nothing.
It is. It's true. Oh my God. Jesus.
Alright, Miguel Cole, what do you got to say? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Miguel effing Cole here, the overseas champion, and I have to say this. Make sure you check out our Facebook page at Wrestling POV and Instagram at Wrestling POV, and follow me on Twitter at Wrestling POV.
That's it. Absolutely.
Alright. Also, don't forget to tune in to iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, and iHeartRadio for the Wrestling POV Global every Wednesday with our hosts, TJ Logan and Magic Mike Singer. You're going to get the coverage of New Japan, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, Impact Wrestling, and featuring indie wrestling every now and then. And also, a big announcement. They're going to open up what they call the time capsule this week, and they will have an interview from 2015 with the man they call Kenny Omega right as he joined the Bullet Club. Listen, this interview is amazing, man. TJ Logan, great interview with Kenny Omega. He talks about his trip from Winnipeg, like what was happening, how he got out of Winnipeg, Canada, and he got into professional wrestling, how it was to transition to fighting in Japan, and which member of the Bullet Club does he bond with the most. I mean, this is something you definitely want to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out on Wednesday, Wrestling POV Global. It is now time for NXT POV. Mamma Mia!
I always laugh.
Yeah, it's always a little bit funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a good NXT though.
This was a good
This
NXT. And if you give me one more second, my iPad will be loading. And speaking of iPad, Apple, when you gonna send the iPads over, man? We got a bunch of Mac products over here that we're using. Why
Exactly.
don't you sponsor us, man?
Exactly. Let us try out your products and, give us a little bit of a, not asking for much. There's probably a brand new laptop, maybe another iPad, the iPad Pro, that big sumbitch there that you got.
Yeah.
That would be nice. We're not asking for much, though.
Yeah, exactly. We want it for free.
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. We wouldn't pay for it. Why would we pay for it? But either way, though, NXT was really good. I really liked it this one.
And it opened up with Nikki Cross versus Mercedes Martinez.
Hell yeah.
Though Mercedes kind of popped Nikki Cross.
Yeah, she did. She popped her hard. Busted her nose.
Yeah. Great match, though. Nikki Cross ended up picking up the win. After the match, Candice LeRae came in. I didn't like this at all that she came in. Aleister Black came out, and Nikki just left and just left Candice alone with Aleister Black. And Aleister Black was just like, "Where is he?" And Candice was like, he ain't here. And Aleister Black was just like, "Well, he gonna be gone." All right. The Street Profits versus the Mighty for a cup. I don't get this.
What is it with that? And the gold chain, did they steal their jewelry? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they stole the jewelry, but I don't get the significance of the cup. Dude, get a cup.
Yeah, just go to the store. Pay what? $1.59.
Yeah, you
That's
get
it.
like 10 for $1.59. The Street Profits pick up the win. The Street Profits are impressive. But you gotta get away from the streets. I don't like the.
Now the skinny dude there. Does he remind you of Kofi Kingston? The way his body is, got no chest.
Very much so. No chest, but he can fly.
He can't fly. I give him that much credit. The big dude though, I'm not really impressed with him. I mean, he didn't really show much. I think the other guy does though. Yeah.
I believe his name is Ford. Ford is definitely the better one of the two. The Street Profits pick up the win.
Yep.
Next we have the debut of Matt Riddle versus Luke Menzies. Now, for a guy making his debut, you would think he would have more offense and less being on the defensive.
Right.
But maybe that's the riddle, huh?
Whoa, I see what you did there.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Matt Riddle picks
I
up
don't know
the
why I was so
win.
loud.
Impressive.
For a debut, I wasn't impressed, but I was so glad to see him there. He looked hype. The crowd was hype. I liked his entrance. Even though it looked bland, I liked the entrance when he came in and he just, he did that, what do they call it, the split in the air and the sandals came off at the same time. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, oh, that's different. Okay. Again, though, I have to, and I know I don't want to sound like, but it does matter, people. Your gear, as we call it, it matters. And Ronda's gear, homegirl, it needs to change. I saw you tidy whities at Evolution when they gave you that massive wedgie. And did you see it, Rick?
No, I didn't. But can you send me the footage?
Yeah, I will, absolutely. I'm still waiting on the other ones though. So, but
yeah,
anyway,
it's gonna be a while.
Oh, okay. The thing is, like with Matt Riddle, the dude's got a body. You got the look. Get yourself some gear. You're not in UFC anymore. Get you some knee pads. If you're comfortable wrestling barefoot, so be it. That's a rare thing now, is guys that wrestle barefoot. I mean, so I think with him, that's true too. So he might, he might have to learn the hard way. If that's the case, don't wear wrestling sneakers, I call them, the amateur sneakers. Don't wear those. Wear regular boots. Like I said, you got the body for it. Change your gear up a little bit, man. It looks just plain Jane with just black with some writings on it, and that's all you got. And you're rocking like... Now, is he supposed to be a skater dude or a surfer dude? I'm going to go...
He's the king of the bros, man.
Which makes no sense. But I think I'm going to lean more towards a surfer dude because he's wearing flip-flops. And skater guys, they don't wear that. So, was I really impressed with Matt Riddle? his debut, no. But I was still glad to see it, though. So, yeah.
Then the main event was supposed to be the Undisputed Era versus the War Raiders, but that just chaos ensued. They fought inside the building, outside the building, outside the ring, all around in the ring. Bing, bing, bing! Ricochet came out and tried to help out the War Raiders as all 4 members of the Undisputed Era came out. And then Pete Dunne.
I told you, I liked it. Yeah.
And then chaos ensued.
With a chair.
And William Regal comes out and says, "What are you guys doing? You guys don't fight in war games." And, for those of you that didn't understand, they're gonna fight in war games.
Or they could have gotten a hold of Jay Havel or Matt Novak.
Yeah, definitely.
They could have translated for you.
Yeah. But that was your NXT. It is now time for Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT. Raw is currently head 7 to NXT's 3 to SmackDown's 2. Raw's running away, but after this week, I don't know.
No.
On Wednesday nights after NXT airs, go on our wrestling page go on our Facebook page at Wrestling POV. Cast your vote using the like emojis. Use the heart for Raw. Use the thumbs up for SmackDown, and use the smiley face for NXT. The fans voted, and we have another tie, Tony.
Really?
The fans voted in favor of both NXT and SmackDown, 38%.
Wow.
And 25% for Raw.
Wow.
Now
that's still close.
Yeah. I mean, we both can agree that Raw is not in the running for this.
No, it's not.
It does come down for me between SmackDown and NXT. I'm going to kick it to you first. SmackDown or NXT?
I'm going to go, and this barely beat the other, in my opinion. But I'm going to go with NXT only because the way it ended, the way they started to set things up for War Games, Nikki Cross, you could never go wrong with her. You got the debut of Matt Riddle, even though I wasn't impressed, but it was still a debut. And you got Mercedes, help me out. What's her name again?
Martinez,
sorry.
I was like, he's going to get it.
I've been gloating about her for a long time. Well, just this episode, but still, I still gloated. She is a beast. I loved watching her wrestle. She's got really great character, which is very, very important. And to clash it with Nikki Cross, did you catch what Nikki Cross said at the end too? Oh, that was a fight. So I like that aspect of it, and they did. They fought. The Street Profits I was really impressed with. Again, like I said, I love the ending to it. I love the fact that they're teasing that Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano. They did tease the whole Velveteen Dream versus Tommaso Ciampa. It was everything getting ready to get set out. And that's what I really enjoyed. In 1 hour, they did that, and I was impressed. But SmackDown, like I said, I liked SmackDown this week. But I just think NXT just beat them by a little bit, and because of the way it ended, setting up the whole thing for War Games. So I'm going with NXT this week.
And you know what? I absolutely agree with you. And everybody knows here that I'm a huge SmackDown fan. But again, it started off great. The middle got a little dry. No women. And then it ends with Randy Orton standing tall. All right, that was cool with the RKOs, but come on. I mean, we could have done something better there. Shinsuke versus R-Truth doesn't do anything for me. Shinsuke, he should have been in the World Cup instead of Jeff Hardy. I don't get why they did that. They left him out.
I don't get why they put a majority of Americans in there. That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
Why it was
why did Shane win?
and then to end it with Shane winning the goddamn thing. Seriously? No, that was probably the dumbest World Cup I've ever seen in my life. Ridiculous. But this week for me went NXT, SmackDown, and Raw.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I'm going with NXT as well. So now NXT's at 4, to Raw 7 to SmackDown's 2. SmackDown, you got to start picking it up, brother.
What?
Maybe
SmackDown's only got 2?
only got 2, and maybe if you bring Finn Balor over, and
As a heel?
make some changes as a heel, definitely. Remember what Shane said: if you make it to the finals and you don't win, you're leaving. So what does that mean for the Miz? He didn't win.
That's true.
Is he going to Raw?
Ooh. Trade, maybe?
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Finn Balor.
Now, would you consider that an even trade? Miz for Finn Balor?
Definitely.
Okay.
Because Miz can talk, and Finn Balor can wrestle.
Of course,
So,
yeah.
definitely-
And Finn Balor's got a good following, too. You know?
Definitely.
He definitely got a good following, so. All right, so wait, what's the score again?
It is 7 for Raw, 4 for NXT, 2 for SmackDown.
Wow, I can't believe SmackDown's only got 2.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then obviously, you know, we had to. It is, and obviously we had to start all over because we added NXT this year. But it does. Raw won it last year, right? Between NXT,
Yes.
NXT, and between Raw and SmackDown, and we ended at WrestleMania.
Yes.
So we're still going to stick to that tradition, and then we start all over right after WrestleMania. And then, you know, it's just for, what, bragging rights, I guess, you would say? So, yeah, so that's how we're going with it, and that's why we do it if you're new to the show. All right, so up next, we're going to do the Wrestling POV's book. If you are new to the show, basically what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that happen in the world of professional wrestling, and we put it in there. And we get a kick out of it, we get a laugh, but then also if it's something really dumb that we really want you to be acknowledged, so to speak, then we put your ass in there and say, you know what, until you rectify this, then you stay your ass in, Jay Havel. All right? Yeah, he knows what I'm talking. He knows what we're talking about.
Oh, he knows.
We're still waiting, by the way, Jay.
Jay.
We still love you though, man.
Love you, man.
All right. Should we go on? You ready?
Let's do it.
It's just me and you. Mimi left. She left the show. She left. No, she had to go. She did. She had to go. All right. WWE writers.
After all
Crown
this they put us
Jewel.
through?
Yeah.
Yes.
New Day's pancakes. Yes.
Yes.
They're still doing it. Baron Corbin's outfit definitely stays.
Stays.
Road Dogg.
Stays.
A Pittsburgh crowd till we get there.
So they go back.
R-Truth's old timers.
I think.
I want to give it. Let's give it one more week. Let's give it one more week. If they do it again on SmackDown, and he says something crazy, then it's got to stay. But if he stays on track and everything, then yeah, maybe it's time to take it off.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels cock ties definitely stays.
I mean, you would think after that bump he took. You would think after that bump he took, it would straighten it out, but it didn't.
No. Brie Bella's botches, it stays only because, number one, during Evolution, you had the audacity to still do the yes chant. You freaking idiot. I'm sorry. You know what? And the thing is, these are good-looking women, and I had to say that. You had to make me look ugly, Brie. You had to make me come out and say that. What did I just say?
Idiot.
Like that. You had to make me say it, Brie, and I didn't want to say it because you're a good-looking woman. Nikki, keep coming out with that interest in shaking that ass, but still, I had to come out and say it, Rick. I'm sorry.
Just say it. Say
I
it.
like him. That dude. Damn it. Jesus. I'm sorry. I got ugly. It's not me. I apologize. Stop it. Damn. All right.
Please.
Baron Corbin's acting skills. I think I want to take it off.
Yeah, I think it's time to take it out.
Okay. All right. We'll take it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Charlotte's Peacock Rose. She didn't have it. She did not have it.
All right. I think
So
it's time
I
to
say
get
it's
out.
time to go.
All
Look
right.
at that. 2 entrants off the book. Have we ever done that before? 2 in a
I
row?
think once. Not 2 in a row.
Really?
I think we've taken 2 out before.
No, I'm saying 2 in general.
No, we have done 2 in general.
We have? Really?
Yes.
All right. Shawn Michaels, Mr. Clean Head. That's definitely staying. After Crown Jewel, my God. Woo. The hell was that all about? Dang. Aiden's pepperoni nips.
Now, I don't know. He wasn't there.
He wasn't there. But let's look at it this way. They did have to promote Crown Jewel and Evolution, so they didn't really have time to do something with him.
Yeah,
so I say
pepperoni nipples.
Let's give it one more week. How about that?
One more week. Let's do it.
If they don't do anything, it's out. All right. John Cena's hair don't.
Stays. He ain't
It stays. It stays. He didn't cut it. He would have posted it, I'm pretty sure. And if Mimi was here, probably still stalking his ass. Anyway, that's true. All right. Jay Hovel's love for Taz.
You gotta apologize, Jay. An apology.
Still gotta apologize. It doesn't have to be a video. We're not asking for a video. Post it on that damn Facebook page and say you're sorry.
Just say it, Jay.
Damn it.
We didn't want
People
to do
rooting
this.
for you, Jay. We didn't want to do it. You twisted our arm or my finger.
What
You
are we
twisted
supposed
Rick's
to
arm.
do? Come on.
I twisted Rick's arm. How about that?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Apologize and you get off the book. That's how it goes. That's how it works, Jay Hobble. From
Just
the UK.
Do it.
Jesus.
Interesting.
Son of a bitch. We still like him, though. He's still part of the show.
Yeah.
You know.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, just keep listening. All right?
All right, we love you, Jay.
All right. Randy's ear hole obsession. I think take it off.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I think take it off.
Yeah, and that will be the first time ever we took 3 things out of the book.
3? Yes. All right. Cassius Ohno's cottage cheese thigh. I think it stays until.
Nasty.
How about this? It stays until the next time we see him, and we keep. We'll consider it every time we see him. If he changes his outfit, though,
yes,
and his pants or whatever, then we got to take it out.
Just put pants on. Just put pants on. It changes it.
But meanwhile, it does stay. And the new entrant to the book, Mike Chioda, can't count. That's how I put it in there.
Yeah.
So
can't count.
You definitely stays. It definitely stays. He's a 2-time book winner.
Yeah.
You did wrong by the briefcase. You did wrong on this match. You know, you held Becky so that way she could do this power bomb. You kicked the chair over to her so that way she could hit Charlotte. Mike Chioda, what the hell is wrong with you?
Can't count to 10.
Can't count to 10. Holy shit. God. What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
Twice. This is the second time he had to be on there. God. Baron Corbin. I think we had him on there
3 times.
3 times.
At once.
My God. Come on. Fuck. Jesus. Anything else?
I hope not.
My God. You know what? I gotta take a sip of this. I'm drinking mixed drink here because of it. See what you made me do?
That's why you sound fancy.
That's messed up. All right, that's it for the book. All right, before we close the show, we normally do this. It is the Wrestling POV Melody of the Week. That's what we call it. It's the Melody of the Week. Obviously, I have over... You know what? No, I'm going to say it this way. I have close to 300 songs in my playlist of WWE music. Stop laughing, Rick. WWE music, and it ranges from the very old school to the very new school. So yeah, there is some new school in there. But the thing of it is, I hit the shuffle button. So that way you don't know what I'm playing. I don't know what I'm playing. And then I hide it so that way I can guess too. 90% of the times I already see it, so I know what it is, so I let the other guys cover. But I'm going to cover it this time so that way I don't see it. But just play along, okay? We're just doing it for shits and giggles. It's the way we kick off, close the show, and that's it, all right? Enjoy it. Jesus Christ.
Enjoy it.
That's all I'm asking. I don't ask for much. Jesus.
No, not at all.
My God, why am I yelling?
Just have fun.
I don't know why I yelled. All right, you know what? That's the end of the show. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the intern,
Miguel Cole,
and the third wheel,
Rick Serrano the third.
Wait, I messed that up, didn't I?
Yes, you did, because
Okay.
you didn't call me Miguel effing Cole.
Oh, Jesus, Cole. All right, Miguel effing Cole.
Yes, the overseas champion. Adios, you son of bitches.
Jesus Christ. Love, peace, and wrestling. Hey, we'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, here we go. Really? Seriously? This is Miguel's doing. Put it that way.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
Why?
Good.
Why?
I'm gonna fight Miguel.
Ah.
If you don't say it,
Whoa.
I will make you say it.
Miguel, put the knife down.
How? What? Miguel, stop his right